Well, folks, I got sent something pretty damn massive. But before we get underway with what we gotta talk about here in this video, I want to open things up with a very important reminder and disclaimer. And that, of course, being take everything that you see online with a pinch of salt. No. Actually, with half a pinch of salt. Because you never know when someone is either telling the truth, telling half-truths, or just straight fibbing. And as someone who was once called the newsman, I want to make sure that you guys come to my content knowing that you can trust the words that come out of my crazy mouth. And if I happen to be wrong on anything, please do not hesitate to call me out in the comments so I can make a correction so that way things can be as correct as possible. Because at the end of the day, I love to inspire and entertain and educate depending on what we talk about here, and I love doing content for you guys, and with that being said, you legends deserve the absolute best from me. So with that being said, let us proceed here with this topic, and as a reminder, take this with a pinch of salt. You never know what can happen. So we ourselves this post right here from House Judiciary GOP. Big win for freedom. And attached to that tweet is an image that reads the following. Google admits censorship under Biden, promises to end bans of YouTube accounts of thousands of Americans censored for political speech. Washington, D.C. Today, thanks to the oversight of Chairman Jim Jordan, Google commits to offer all creators previously kicked off YouTube due to political speech violations on topics such as COVID-19 and elections an opportunity to return to the platform. Google also admitted the following to the House Judiciary Committee. 1. The Biden administration pressured Google to censor Americans and remove content that did not violate YouTube's policies. 2. The Biden administration censorship pressure was unacceptable and wrong. 3. Public debate should never come at the expense of relying authorities. 4. The company will never use third-party fact-checkers. 5. Europe's censorship laws target American companies and threaten American speech, including the removal of lawful content. Now, it would be one thing if you got censored off of a platform because of genuine lies and misinformation being spread. But if you are being censored off of a platform because you are bringing in facts to counter what was being said initially, that right there is where things really aren't okay. Because, spoiler alert, people have a tendency to lie and omit information in order to push their agenda. And here's the deal. I don't care what side you're on, what you believe in, lying is lying. That should always be disavowed. But what shouldn't be disavowed and punishable in any way would be telling the truth and bringing facts to supplement those truths. Even if those truths contradict what was initially posted by the other side. I guess we can call them inconvenient truths, but they're truths nonetheless. So if all of this is 100% true on the note of truths, then holy shit, this right here is absolutely huge. Like, going back to this graphic here, there's some pretty big admission here. Like, especially points 1 and 2, where they were straight up using and pressuring Google to censor Americans and remove content that didn't actually violate YouTube's policies in any way. So to say that it was unacceptable and wrong, well, hell yeah, it was. That right there is a deliberate stepping on the neck of the First Amendment right, the right to free speech. Now, while freedom of speech doesn't equal freedom from consequences, consequences shouldn't be delivered on someone if all they're doing is just reporting on facts and telling the truth on things. Unlike this fucking clown, Keir Starmer, in this nice little meme here, where he says that free speech hasn't been banned in the UK, yet people get arrested over free speech. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This guy's a fucking donkey. And going back to the image right here, for point number 5, Europe's censorship laws target American companies and threaten American speech, including the removal of lawful content. this right here shouldn't even be a thing. It would be one thing if Europe wanted to apply those rules and regulations within their own territories. That would be one thing. But to try and impose that on a foreign country, what are you thinking? Like, I've been critical about what's been going on over in the UK, and a big time reason revolves around them trying to encroach on America when it comes to enforcing all of these laws and regulations revolving around social media and free speech and this, that, and the other. Like, I just don't understand what UK was smoking when they thought that doing all this was a good fucking idea. Like, keep your own rules and regulations in your own country. Don't try to spread that pussy bullshit in other territories. But yeah, I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to make this video longer than necessary. But if you guys are curious about my opinions in better details, watch my videos in regards to this topic revolving around UK and censorship, especially revolving around the Online Safety Act, which the whole thing is a damn farce. I'ma just tell you that now. But what are your guys' thoughts and opinions about what we discussed here in this video? Let me know in the comments. Have yourselves a damn awesome day.